Well, hello. Long time no see. It's been a while since I posted a video and been busy. What can I say? Um, in the process of creating a training center, and I think this is going to be my new home for most of my courses. I'm still going to put courses on Udemy, still going to put a few courses occasionally on Skillshare, other platforms, and I'll continue to post information inside of our Facebook groups. And a few other places. But most of my in-depth courses and most of the training that I personally conduct myself is going to be in our new training center platform, which is called Skool, Skool. And the reason I chose Skool is that it's simple. It doesn't have a bunch of excessive bells and whistles and convoluted things that make it hard to put information on. It's really quick and easy to be able to put course material on there. It's easy to access and have a community function so that students and members and anybody else that goes there as we build this thing can talk to each other and can discuss whatever they want to discuss. Obviously within some confines. You got to have some basic rules, or things just get crazy. But that's rules that we put in place. It's not external things that are put upon us by some platform. And most of the other platforms have all kind of limitations on your ability to communicate with your own students. And I get it, I understand, it's their platform. But that gets in the way of doing what I want to do and what we want to do, and that's being able to openly and freely communicate and ask questions and give information and share information and learn and all get better together. But the other nice thing is it's a place to be able to share your wins when things go well and go right and you're able to accomplish some of the things that you set out to do. You can also share your losses. And it sounds as strange as that is, sometimes it's beneficial to get a little help, a little motivation from other people, a little feedback sometimes on things that you could do or try, or pursue it a different way and get a different result. Sometimes it's good just to have a shoulder to cry on sometimes too. We don't want to do that too much, but we're all human. And that's the thing I think a lot of training programs and a lot of courses and coaches and others just don't seem to get. You have to be able to communicate, to be able to get along and share information both ways, not just being talked at by an instructor. And I certainly understand that. I've been an instructor, a trainer in one way, shape, or form most of my adult life. Pretty much ever since I was 18. And I'm a lot older than that now, so it's been a long time. And I understand the instructor mindset, but you need really, ideally, more than that. You need students to be able to interact together. So one of the things I've always tried to do, and certainly do in even CDL training, is try to get students to work together and share information and help each other. And that's true in a wide variety of topics. Any kind of business topic that you can imagine, any kind of a vocational type skill, operator type thing, anything like that. If you can get people to work together and share information and share insights and all that kind of stuff, it's better. It's a lot more fun. Sometimes it is a situation where you can hear the exact same information from one person, but it's just not connecting up, and they hear that from somebody else, and it clicks. So it's useful to have a community in any kind of a training environment wherever you can possibly do that. And in most environments, you can, if you have the right platform for it. There are some other platforms out there that are good at this sort of thing, but they're complicated, and most of them are extremely expensive, especially unless you're making $50,000 or $100,000 a month or some crazy amount of money. And most of us starting out are doing this kind of stuff, or even been doing it for a while, making money, but not making that kind of money. So if you're having to spend several hundred, or in some cases $1,000 or more a month for access to a platform, that's just too much money to have to be paying out. But Skool solves all those problems, or at least I think it does at this point. It has a massive following. It has a lot of very very, how should I say, very successful. There's a lot of very successful entrepreneurs of all types that are already on it. And that's a good testament to what it's all about. So it is a course platform. That was the first thing that attracted me to it, so that I can put my own courses on there and host really as many courses as I want, very economically, be able to monetize those courses and all that sort of stuff. So it's great for that, but it's also the other thing I think is going to be as important, if not even more important to an extent, is the ability for members, students and others, members to be able to interact and talk to each other, and share information and share resources and all that kind of stuff. So we will see how it goes. Right now, I just started doing this thing, so it's kind of like a brand new house that all the walls are not quite finished in, and there's no furniture. So I'm in the process of putting content in it. I'm in the process of building out the courses. The majority of the courses that we're going to have there, at least initially in the classroom, which is where the courses go in this thing, are outlined out, or at least have a placeholder up there so you can see what type courses and things are going to be in there. They're not all finished. So you want to join, come on and join. Link will be in the description, but hear what I said. It's it's a good time to start that out. You can come along and be a plank owner, be an original founding member, and help build this community out and help shape it and that sort of thing. If you want to be there, I'd love to have you. But do hear me, it's not finished. It's a long way. The courses are just now getting started, being put in there, and post and other things of that nature. But there'll be a link in the description if you want to join it. Come on and do that. I'd love to have you there. And who's it for? That's another big thing that we all need to consider when we're doing these type of things. If we're doing courses or whatever, who is the target audience? Who is it that you're trying to talk to? Well, I mainly create courses, content, information for people who are interested in real estate, getting started in real estate as real estate agents, getting started in real estate as real estate investors, getting started in real estate as first-time home buyers, home sellers, anybody interested in real estate, trucking, if you're interested in getting into truck driving as a professional truck driver, what it takes to earn your CDL, how to get through your initial training, how to get your license, how to select your first company, how to get through the training at the company, what to expect realistically, how to start your career out, all kinds of things in trucking, from how to become an owner-operator, how to get your own authority, start your own trucking company, other trucking businesses such as freight brokerage, things of that nature, and fleet management, how to take a single truck and the differences between an owner-operator and a fleet, and how to set up management control systems, regulatory systems. And I've got lots of years of experience doing all those things, and we could get into that, and I could probably blow your head up with just the amount of information we could sit here and talk about. And these things are things that I love and I care about, so I'm passionate about. So get me talking, I'll spend a lot of time going in depth on these things. If you're trying to learn it, though, instead of me just talking at you, it's probably a lot better to sign up to a specific course and learn the specific things that you want to. Also, business, entrepreneurship, all related things. And of course, in all kinds of businesses, you have the ability to communicate. You have management controls that you have to put in place, administrative systems for tracking and controlling everything. Certainly highly regulated businesses like trucking and real estate, but those things are applicable to any kind of business. You have to have adequate management control systems in place. How to deal with personnel issues, how to attract, recruit, hire, fire, manage, motivate, and retain people. Those are things I've had a lot of experience over a lot of years doing as well, so we talk about those things extensively. And other supporting things that deal with all these different topics. And of course, anybody that's interested in getting into training, if you want to become an instructor, you want to learn how to teach other people, either in person, live, eyeball to eyeball, you want to do it online in pre-recorded courses, or you want to do it online in live courses and things. We're going to cover all those things and teach you how to do that as well. And if you're interested in coaching, mentoring other people. So those are the primary things that we talk about. There are other topics that are supporting topics and that sort of thing as well. But that's probably the core thing. And I know that's a lot. That's a lot more than a lot of people. A lot of people pick one thing. Let's paint rocks, which is pretty cool. Actually, I've got a friend that's really into that. It'd be great for her to start her own school on doing that sort of thing. But most people pick a little narrow thing, and that's fine. That's what's highly recommended, but I can't help it. My brain is not wired that way. I have a wide range, not massive, but I have a certain range of things that I have spent my life doing, have a lot of years into it, and I'm passionate about. And for better or worse, that's what I'm doing with this thing. So, and if you already have a school set up, I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments on that. Whether you like it, don't like it. Put your comments in the remarks below, be greatly appreciated. And I appreciate you watching this video, and I'll be making another one before too long. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.